Hello, this is W, and this is my intentional living sandbox. I'm doing a test for a video on my computer, and I figured that this would be a good way to do it. I actually think that I like this better on my laptop. So I did fail at my no-buy project at the beginning of February. And in January it wasn't perfect, but I did manage to cut my spending by half for the first pay period and then by half again in the second pay period. I socked away a little over $500 in savings, and that's where the disaster hit. In less than 2 weeks, I ended up basically wiping out my entire savings. This is a little bit of a change for me, so I have some notes and I'm just figuring this out as I go along. But because I did so badly in February with my no-buy, I've changed up how I'm going to handle that in the future. I've got a couple of strategies that I'd like to use to try to get back on track. And so the ones that I have today are three. The first one is being more specific with my rules. I bristled at the thought of limiting myself through rules for the no-buy challenge, and because of that, I think that the rules that I did set were too vague. So I am thinking through new rules, and I'm looking at things like only buy coffee for work-related meetings and limiting my eating out to 2 times a week with friends, no more sitting at home with takeout for me. Also trying to buy foods that are convenient and easy to make, but also still whole foods. Like I made pesto over the weekend because my sister gave me some basil, and that worked out really well. I'm keeping a running tally, or I need to keep a running tally of spending each day. One of the problems that I had last month was that I had a lot of little purchases, and I didn't really think that they'd add up, but they did, obviously. So if I keep a running tally, then instead of just seeing a $5 purchase here and a $20 purchase there, I'm actually going to have the tally of how much that cost every day, and that should make me more thoughtful and mindful about what I'm spending. And then the last thing is that I'm gonna start pre-planning. In February I had a couple of medical expenses, and I had a trip to basically the ER, and I had some x-ray bills come due from January, and I had other things that came up, like getting my haircut that I knew would happen because I'd scheduled it out early. So for next pay period, I'm going to look at the things that I know that I'm going to do for that period and plan out my spending and set limits for that spending. And hopefully I'm not going to have another instance where I put money in savings and then just let it all sort of trickle through my fingers. And like, I don't mind spending my savings for like medical issues that come up. That's what savings are for. But most of where my savings went was eating out and going to Target and buying things for the house and so forth. And like, I definitely don't want to be in a spot, and I can't really control it too much, but I don't want to be in a spot where I have medical bills and then can't pay them because I don't have savings left. So of course, it's like, I'm not trying to be perfect, but it's also hard not to get down on myself for failing so hard in February for no buy. It's not about being perfect, but it is about moving forward, and I'm hoping that these strategies will get me going in the right direction again.